Hello everybody. Today I'm going to go through a few complaints on my F350 Super Duty 2017 model. It's a super great truck, super sweet, I really love it, but man, the electronics suck as far as, let's say, being the leading edge. And what we'll compare it to is the Dodge Jeep type of electronics. And I have a 2015, 2016 Jeep. Oh, there it is. And I'm going to show you the electronics on it. They really don't compare. It's really disappointing because the Ford product's supposed to be brand new redesign. It should be the top of the line. It is not in the electronic area. So let's get started. I'm going to first start with the apps on my cell phone. And as you can see, I have the Uconn for the Dodge and Jeep, which I'm about to point out. There it is. And the Ford Pass. And there's that app. Let's go to Uconnect. You can see it gives me all the pertinent information about the car, my fuel, air tire pressure. Current miles is 6140. Keep note of that. It's important because it's accurate. It does it wirelessly and through cell phone technology. And you can see locations of the vehicle. And you can see where I am. You can see where the vehicle is. And actually, I can do two vehicles at the same time. I can look at my wife's 2015 and my 2017 Jeep. 2016 Jeep. And now you can start it, stop it, lock the doors, unlock the doors, honk the horn, turn on the lights. Quite a few things you can do. Now, if I go to Ford Pass, and if you notice here in a second, when I go to my vehicles, and I click on my vehicles, it actually shows the date of July the 24th. And that was the last time I actually hardwired it to my vehicle because it does not update unless I hardwire it to my vehicle. See the miles? 2,078 miles. I currently have, and we'll check when we get into the vehicle, but it's like 2,100 some odd miles now. Like I said, it does not update. I think this app is more designed for doing maintenance scheduling and stuff. So I call it Ford gimmick of selling their maintenance and service products and not a true tool like the Dodge and Jeep apps are. So that's a real disappointing. So that's probably enough of that. And you can see the date again. So let's go out to the vehicles and verify, as we speak, the current information. So let's take a little walk. Okay, I'll start on the Jeep. You see the mileage adds up, 6140, perfect. Fuel's pretty much right on the money too as well. So it's updated completely. I like it. Now let's go over to the radio itself and the functionalities in the car. I love the functionality of displaying the album cover in the vehicle. I really like that. Let's check the weather. 2 clicks. Very good. There is one thing disappointing. You can see it only zooms in so far, which is 100-mile radius. That is disappointing, but it's still so much better than the Ford, which takes, we'll see how many clicks it takes. Oh, there's the fan. Houston weather or Texas weather, you get in the car, it's super hot. You got to cool it down fast. You want to keep adjusting that fan until you get cool, then drop it down. That's a must. It's nice, it's big, it's perfectly located, beautiful. The Ford, not so much, and we'll see that in a second. Everything else is kind of, just a little bit better than the Ford, but it functions pretty much the same. But I still like even the comparable function. I still like the Dodge and Jeep electronics better. Now, as far as mechanical goes, the seatbelts are easy for me to basically stretch over, cross shoulder, grab the seatbelt and seatbelt myself in the Jeep product. Can't do that in the my Ford. Now we're in the Ford. You can look, you can see the current mileage is incorrect. not up to date. Here is the radio system, no album display. Oh, that's disappointing. Let's go to the weather. So that's 1 click, 2 clicks. Let's hit the weather. Okay, it should be loaded. So I'm clicking on, it's still not loaded. We'll give it a second and re-hit the button, but I'm only going to count that as the 3rd click. So I gave it a minute, click again. Okay, so that's 3 clicks. No weather map. Okay, got to go to current. That's 4 clicks. Weather map, 5 clicks. That is real disappointing. But the map is better actually because you can zoom in really close and get the wind, velocity, and that type of thing. Move it around. Functionally, it is better, but it takes 5 clicks to get to it. That's just really, really disappointing. Ford should have done much better and, let's say, ease of use. And there is too much stuff buried down in the Ford product, but I still like some of the functions on it. Oh, there's the fan. I finally found it way down there. Look how small it is. That's just so inconvenient, especially in Texas weather when you're always having to readjust it. That's just disappointing. Come on, guys. And now you can see the seatbelt. It's just further back. It's just harder for me to reach cross shoulder to grab that seatbelt when I'm in the driver's seat. I know I'm giving the passenger seat view, but I still think it proves the point. So another item, which is kind of interesting, spare tire. You can see this is more of an off-road mud type of tire. You know, not heavy mud, but it is not a all-weather highway tire at all. And it's a different brand. Why do they do that when they actually, the 4 tires on the ground, here's a tread on that. It's a more or less all-weather highway tire. Totally different tread design. I don't know why they do that. That's odd, and they tell me they come on all Super Duties like that, at least the single wheel axle and stuff. So that's kind of disappointing. But beyond that, I love my truck. It's really nice. Super lots of functions. Love the cameras. Love the backup cameras, the hitch cameras, all that stuff. All that's great. But the electronics is 2 years behind, my wife's 2015. But this is a revamped model year. So really, it should be 2 years ahead of anything, that's basically a repeated design from the previous year. To me, when I had the math up, that's 4 years that the technology's behind. That's disappointing. Now, I know Ford products do have the wireless technology regarding similar type of functionality on their Fusion F-150s and another model brand, but on Super Duties, none of them, whether it's Platinum or King Ranch, none of them have that type of functionality. Really disappointing. But I do love my truck very much. If this video helps, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it very much. If you have any comments, please note them in the bottom of this video. And until next video, have a good day.